As one of the best-selling DOGE miners, the VolcMiner D1 has consistently maintained strong competitiveness in the market. So if you've been considering this machine recently, this video is likely the most comprehensive review you will find. And don't forget to like the video and follow our channel before you watching. So the D1 boasts a hash rate of 18 gigahash and a power consumption of 3,725 watts. And here is what it looks like. And now we have the front of VolcMiner D1 and also the air intake. And actually the power supply is separated here. And here we have for the power, for the Ethernet, and this is IP reporter. And this little button is quite important. So here the smallest button is reset button. And now you have this switch button, so you can choose to turn it on and off. And this unit is about 20.5 centimeters wide and 29 centimeters high and also 33.5 centimeters long. And I can tell you it's pretty heavy. So here we go. And as you can see, it's around 17.4 kg. And now allow me to show you and teach you real quick how to set it up. It's very simple. At first, you need to plug in the power and the Ethernet cable and push the switch button. So then, use your computer, scan for the D1's IP address by using the IP scanner. So if you don't have this IP scanner on your computer, you need to download it before you do this. So after you found it, copy the IP and paste it into website. And then you will directly access the machine's operation page. And note, the username is root, R-O-O-T. And the password is LTC at DOGE. It's quite interesting though. So once you logged in, go to mining settings section and enter the mining pool address. It's recommended to use either DX pool or F2 pool, and here we will use DX pool, yeah? And for the wallet, you can directly use your DX pool username. And there are 3 slots for mining pool and wallet address, but you can ignore the extras, just put 1, yeah? And once everything is entered, save the settings and wait patiently for about 1 minute or 2 minutes. And when you see the data appearing on the hash rate page, it means the VolcMiner D1 is up and running. Now we are supposed to test the noise and the temperature, but it's no secret that high power miners like this are extremely loud and hot. So you wouldn't typically want to share a room with one, right? And so let's test it from different angles. So first we will place it in the next room and check the noise level at the doorway. And then we will go inside the room and test it further. And now we're gonna test the temperature. So first, we're gonna measure the room temperature with VolcMiner D1 in it. And then we're gonna measure at the exhaust vent. And that's it. We've now measured the noise and the temperature, which is expected given its high power consumption. And actually the temperature also raises another question, is at what ambient temperature does the machine start to throttle and shut down or even risk damage, right? And knowing this is actually particularly helpful for miners in hot climates and needs to design their cooling systems, right? And now let's test it. And we will place this VolcMiner D1 inside this large heating space, and which displays the ambient temperatures. And we will then monitor the miner's data panel for changes. And under normal operating conditions, the VolcMiner D1 maintains a hash rate of 16 gigahash and with the chip temperature around 65 degrees and the fan speed at about 5,700 RPM. And let's see at what temperature this data start to change, especially when the hash rate drops. Alright guys, now we are all set. So we're gonna hit this thing up and we're gonna focus on the dashboard of VolcMiner D1 and see at what kind of temperature the D1 hash rate will be dropping. Okay, here we go. Is 60 degrees. And now, as you can see, the hash rate is started dropping. And it's still dropping. Alright, here we go. So the ambient temperature, when it reached to around 60 degrees, the VolcMiner D1 will start to throttling and then eventually shut down. And actually, during making this video, I run this VolcMiner D1 for quite some time. And as you can see, the average hash rate consistently stays around 16 gigahash with no significant downtime or throttling, right? And here's the chip temperature and the fan speed. And on the ASIC miner value website, you can see that the VolcMiner D1 can mine about 100 Dogecoins and 0.02 LTC per day. And based on the coin prices at the time of this video, Dogecoin at $0.21 and LTC at $100, the daily revenue of this VolcMiner D1 is about $27 then. It's quite impressive and of course without electricity cost, right? So you can calculate your own profitability by factoring in your electricity rates. Even so, I believe the D1's profitability remains quite attractive. And don't forget, just 4 months ago, the Dogecoin's price was double what it is now. So while the payback period for this machine might not be very short at the moment, its high efficiency and energy ratio make it an excellent opportunity to accumulate Dogecoins, right? Don't you think so? And now we have 2 of the fans, and there's 4 in total. And the diameter of each one of these is around 10 centimeters. Alright, as you can see, there is a control board and 3 computing cards. And there are 3 sets of heat sinks. And now let's move this black heatsink. And here you go. You have this whole side of the computing card. And you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And 21 times 5, which is 105. So each computing card has 105 small but powerful chips. And there is 3 computing cards in total, so that makes around 315 chips in this VolcMiner D1. And that's it for the video today, and thank you for watching. If you need anything, I mean anything, or you're facing any issues in the world of mining, please visit JingleMining.com. I'm Ethan. I will see you next time.